What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, the Fantastic Four rumors have been going for about a month now, and at least according to My Time to Shine Hello and corroboration by other industry insiders, it appears as though they've settled on a team. But really, all of these rumors were kicked off about a month ago when Giant Freaking Robot came with an exclusive that Antonio Banderas had been offered the role of Galactus. Then just days later, Daniel Rickman, Daniel RPK, would confirm it and say indeed Antonio Banderas had been offered the role of Galactus, but of course we never got an official update of any kind or even word from Banderas himself whether or not he was going to take the role. Then fast forward to yesterday when he posts a not so cryptic video of them making an exact replica of his head, following industry insiders to repost this and go, what could this be for? We have the video. We're going to talk about exactly what's going on here and why now it looks a lot more certain that Antonio Banderas is in fact Galactus, and really there's only so many things they would be doing this for. We're breaking it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is less than a month away to coincide with the release of Secret Invasion. Again, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, this is a video posted by Antonio Banderas himself to his own social media, to his Twitter. He also hashtagged some people. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but let me just let you guys watch the video. Now, while of course he didn't say exactly what this is for, this was what he added as a quote to this film. Here I am in the strange and a little exhausting process of building an exact copy of my face for a movie, and then put the arrow and the soon sign. Now, obviously, there would be a great deal of mocap that would go into any Marvel role, but for a role like Galactus, all they would really need is your head, because the rest of the helmet and the body would obviously be CGI. So considering Antonio Banderas posted this to his own social media, confirmed it was for a movie, and less than a month after he was rumored to be playing Galactus, this was retweeted by some of the industry insiders like we would expect on Twitter, but you should see the comments on this Twitter thread in replies to this video. It is literally only photos of Galactus. Everybody is well aware what they think this is for, and of course he's not adding to or debunking this, but he did hashtag some of the people working on it, and you can go ahead and check out some of their Hollywood effects credits. They've worked on stuff like Hellboy, Terminator, right in the wheelhouse. However, I was not able to exhaustively cross-reference any of them is currently working for Marvel Studios in any capacity. Doesn't mean they haven't been hired for the Fantastic Four film, but it also doesn't mean that it isn't. Now, of course, because they're doing this and at this current moment, and as I was working on this video, or at least the beginning of it last night, I was trying to think to myself, why does this feel a little off? And it's because it's really early. Fantastic Four is still in the middle of scripting. That's obviously shut down because of the writer's strike, and they're not set to start filming on this until at least next year. Why in the world would they be making an exact bust or replica of Antonio Banderas' face now? They could easily just have a bunch of mocap going on when he does the parts and then re-render his face digitally. Why would they need a practical bust of Antonio Banderas' face and for Galactus this early for the film? Honestly, I think it has to do with screen testing and costuming. I think that this is the practical effects side of something that they would do this early on so that they could get to work on the actual designs. Will there still be mocap and voiceover? Of course, all of that will still be involved, but I think if you were trying to basically make sense of why in the world they'd be doing this early, that if this is for Galactus, this is more of a, okay, let's go ahead and get a replica of his face made in silicone. I don't know if you guys have seen some of these Sideshow and recent Queen Studio busts, but they're so lifelike that in fact Marvel wouldn't even license, say something like Scarlett Johansson to these silicone replica factories because they were worried that they were too lifelike. If you haven't seen the most recent ones of Tom Holland, they're incredible. They look absolutely 100% real. The Steve Rogers one as well. So I'm thinking maybe that's the route they're going for practical effects. That way you don't need Antonio Banderas on set while you're trying costuming and the such. You just have replicas of his face made in silicone that when in person look exactly real. And we actually just saw this done with Peter Quill Star-Lord for Guardians of the Galaxy when James Gunn had it ordered, a replica of Peter Quill that actually breathes, and Chris Pratt was making jokes about the fact that it's in his office and people can just do what they want with it. See, and it's jokes like that is the reason that apparently Marvel wouldn't give any of their female licenses to these silicone replicators for the busts. Unbelievable. Okay, final thought here as it pertains to yesterday's video. It's sort of pseudo-connected to today, but yesterday's video, I posted the casting for the Fantastic Four, at least according to my time to shine hello, and then corroborated by industry insiders. It's Adam Driver, Margot Robbie, David Diggs, and Paul Mescal. And all of a sudden, there were all these negative comments. It's really weird. All of a sudden, I feel like I've slipped into a world where I'm right back to being 12 years old and being made fun of for my love of Marvel stuff by quote-unquote other people on the internet who are wearing nerd costumes to give themselves authority. But I really feel like these are all the same people who weren't fans in the first place. And so I know it's hard to imagine Antonio Banderas as Galactus. I gotta be honest, the guy doing Puss in Boots doing Galactus is a little bit of a head scratch, and also just makes me think of a Galactus-sized Puss in Boots. Am I the only one who would also be down for that? Marvel's like, okay, sorry guys, instead of Galactus, it's gonna be a giant-sized Puss in Boots. I think I'm in for that, or at least I'm in for that manga. My point being is, don't let the negativity bring you down. There's been a lot of it, and there's gonna be a lot more of it this year, and I just realized it's like, it's so easy for someone who isn't a fan of this stuff to sort of be negative about it with no repercussions because they weren't a fan in the first place. And for the rest of us, I look at the Fantastic Four casting, not my first choices, but definitely nothing to be upset about. People are a little weird. That's why we're not getting Scarlett Johansson busts made out of silicone, and that's apparently why we can't have nice castings. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Thank you for letting me vent. For those of you who just like listened to the last minute of this video and really could empathize with me, thank you. I appreciate it. We are still giving away PlayStation 5s. The next one is less than a month away. Secret Invasion is right around the corner. We're going to give one away to coincide with the first episode. Super simple to be entered to win. This is all you got to do. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber. Then drop a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on this channel, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced at the end of videos, live with my voice, and the comment that one showed on screen. So please be vigilant and safe across the platform. If someone tries to tell you that they've won or claims to be me or a different content creator, just report those comments to YouTube. I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on all musical platforms under the name Allfires. See you guys in the next one. Peace.